In today's fast-paced world, many of us find ourselves trapped in the pursuit of perfection. Whether in work, studies, family life, or personal growth, we often set sky-high standards for ourselves and constantly push to meet them. This relentless chase for perfection can drain us, leading to exhaustion, stress, and frustration. Have you ever found yourself so caught up in trying to be perfect that you forget to enjoy the journey? The truth is, perfectionism is a double-edged sword. While striving for excellence can be a positive force, it can also become a heavy burden if we don't know how to balance it with self-compassion and acceptance. In this video, we will explore the teachings of Buddha and how they offer a way to free ourselves from the traps of perfectionism. The story of Pemal Norbu, a young monk's journey. Our story begins in the Serene Mountains, where a young monk named Pemal Norbu is striving to become perfect in his practice. Pemal is a gifted child, known for his exceptional wisdom. At a young age, he could recite entire Buddhist scriptures by heart and impress the elders with his deep understanding. However, despite his talents, Pemal is consumed by the desire for perfection. He sets rigid rules for himself, waking up at dawn, meditating for hours, and following every Buddhist ritual to the letter. To Pemal, perfection is the ultimate goal, and he believes it is the path to true wisdom. But one day, Pemal's father, the abbot of the monastery, shares some words that will change his life. Perfection, his father says, is not the true path to wisdom. Sometimes, in our pursuit of perfection, we stray farther from the truth. At the time, Pemal doesn't understand what his father means. After all, isn't perfection the closest one can get to the truth? However, everything changes when Pemal's father falls ill and passes away. Grief-stricken and determined to find the true wisdom his father spoke of, Pemal sets out on a journey to seek enlightenment. His quest for perfection leads him through three key encounters with great masters, each one teaching him valuable lessons that will help him understand the balance between striving for excellence and accepting imperfection. Lesson 1. The Rigorous Master. The first master Pemal encounters is a strict teacher who demands perfection in every action. Under this master's guidance, Pemal undergoes severe trials, fasting, meditating in darkness, and enduring intense cold. His body becomes frail, and his mind grows restless. The master teaches Pemal that only through extreme measures can one reach true enlightenment. However, Pemal begins to question whether this extreme approach is really the answer. Does the pursuit of perfection through suffering truly lead to wisdom? Lesson 2. The Compassionate Teacher. Next, Pemal meets a wise and compassionate teacher who teaches him the importance of balance. This teacher emphasizes that while it is important to strive for improvement, we must also embrace our imperfections. Perfection, this teacher explains, is a pursuit that can lead to frustration if we don't accept the natural ebb and flow of life. The key is not to avoid imperfection, but to see the beauty in it. The teacher plays a special instrument, one with two strings, one gold and one silver. Each string represents a different force within us. The golden string represents the drive for perfection, while the silver string represents the acceptance of imperfection. The teacher shows Pemal how these two strings must work together to create harmony. Lesson 3. The Master of Serenity. The final master Pemal encounters is one who embodies serenity and peace. This master lives a simple life, focusing on the present moment and accepting the impermanence of life. Through this master, Pemal learns that the true essence of wisdom lies not in perfection, but in living with an open heart. To find peace, we must embrace our flaws and let go of the need to control every aspect of our lives. In this peaceful state of mind, Pemal experiences a moment of clarity. He realizes that perfectionism is a heavy burden that hinders his path to wisdom. the key to balancing perfectionism and acceptance. As Pemal reflects on the teachings of these three masters, he realizes that the key to overcoming perfectionism lies in finding a balance. Striving for excellence is important, but must be accompanied by compassion and acceptance of our own imperfections. The golden string of perfection must be balanced by the silver string of acceptance. When we focus only on achieving perfection, we forget the beauty of the present moment. Perfectionism can cloud our ability to enjoy life as it is. On the other hand, if we neglect the pursuit of excellence altogether, we may stagnate and fail to grow. The Buddha's teachings remind us that true wisdom lies in harmonizing these two forces, striving for improvement while accepting that perfection is an elusive and temporary ideal. Embracing imperfection, a path to true freedom. At the end of his journey, Pemal returns to the monastery, transformed. He no longer sees perfection as the ultimate goal. Instead, he embraces the idea that true wisdom comes from living with an open heart, free from the pressure to be perfect. In his new teachings, Pemal shares with others that perfection is not something to be chased, but something to be understood and accepted. He teaches that through mindfulness, compassion, and self-acceptance, we can find peace in the midst of imperfection. This is the heart of Buddha's teachings. Perfectionism may seem like the way to achieve success, but it often leads to suffering and dissatisfaction. By accepting our imperfections and focusing on the present moment, we free ourselves from the weight of unrealistic expectations. We can then live with greater peace, joy, and wisdom. The journey continues. As you reflect on this story, ask yourself, what is your relationship with perfectionism? Do you find yourself constantly striving for more, never feeling satisfied with what you have achieved? Or have you learned to accept your flaws and find peace in the present moment? In the end, the path to true freedom lies in recognizing that perfection is not the destination, but the journey. It is the willingness to learn, grow, and evolve while embracing the impermanent nature of life. The Buddha teaches us that we must walk this path with compassion, humility, and an open heart. Now, I invite you to reflect on your own life. What can you do to find balance in your pursuit of excellence and your acceptance of imperfection? How can you harmonize the golden string of determination with the silver string of acceptance in your daily life? Your journey is unique, and the answers lie within you. As you continue on your path, remember that perfection is not the goal. The goal is to live with a heart full of compassion, acceptance, and wisdom. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please share your thoughts in the comments below. How has the pursuit of perfection affected your life? And what steps can you take to embrace imperfection? Let's continue to support each other in our journey toward greater wisdom and happiness. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel for more teachings from the Buddha. Together, we can learn to live with greater peace, joy, and wisdom. Until next time, take care and be kind to yourself.